Right, folks, back again. Do you want my new t-shirt? I found it on the internet. Come all the way from America, didn't you know? All the way from the good old USA, from the other side of the pond. It's called a pond, the Atlantic. No idea why it's called a pond. There's no fucking lilies floating on it. Right, folks, so I am back again. And this is going to be a review of a beer, right? But what I'm going to do as well is, somebody came up with the idea the other day of looking back at some of my old videos and just going through the first, have a quick chat about my videos of the, when I first started this YouTubing lark, when I was a YouTubing virgin. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tie this in with the beer. It's also going to be a Beer Hawk promotion. So it's, yeah, I'm just going to try and tie it in. It's a Saturday afternoon. Basically, the TV is full of Prince Philip, and whatever you think and your feelings of the royal family and all that, sometimes we just need a little bit of a distraction, don't we? We just need to be taken away from what's happening. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to drink some beer. I'm going to do it, have a quick look on the old MacBook, and I'm going to talk through some of the videos I first did. Now then, this video is sponsored by Beer Hawk, so if you go onto their websites and use the code BVM10, you will get 10, not 5, but 10% off all home deliveries, or delivered to wherever else you want them in the UK. Now, June's in bed. Gingy's messing around somewhere, so I've shut the door. The washing machine's just finished. Thank fuck for that. That will go in again. So what I've done, I've actually bought this one myself, right? Because I wanted to try myself. I used my own code, BVM10, and I got 10% off. And then Yodel, they deliver it. It's the Cotswold Brewery Company. It's OKI. Now, is that OKI? OKI. Deep Pacific Lager. It's 5.3% average brew. Water. It's water, hops, malted barley, rye, and yeast. Contains gluten. So June won't be having none of this. Brewed by the Cotswold Brewery Company, College Farm, Stowe Road, Boreton on the water. Fresh beer is the best beer. Keep this bottle chilled, and it's in a 330ml bottle. Please enjoy responsibly. Avoid alcohol if you're pregnant. I am not pregnant. I wasn't the last time I looked. So, using my Beer Hawk glass. Ooh, that looks a bit... Try not to spill it on my MacBook. There we have it. There's more in the bottle, but I don't want to. That's got good head. And what I've always said with the beer, you can't beat good head. Ain't that right, June? Yeah, it's right, June. Ooh, that, do you know? Now, fucking toilet. That means June's up. That has got a really... Look at the head on this. Just look at the head on that. Look at that. Fabuloso. Now what happens is now, as you see, you get some of the professionals come on and they smell the beer and they go, and they swill it around the glass and they go, and I'm getting the smell of toffee, I'm getting the smell of caramel, I'm getting the smell of the hops and the wheat and the water and everything, and they're all going on and on and on, right? I don't get that. I don't get none of that, right? All I get is, that smells like beer from when my dad used to take me down the pub. That's bringing back happy memories. That smells really nice. I'm going to sip that and see what it tastes like. That's now you see, and then they'll sit there and they'll go, I'm getting a woody, I'm getting this and I'm getting that. It tastes beer, right? How it is, that's nice. It's rich. It's strong. Well, I say it's strong. 5.3. 5.3 ain't bad, is it, for a little bottle like that? That just smells of a real good beer. I can't describe it. I can't tell you what it tastes of. It just takes me back to the days when I used to go to the pub with my dad and my mum when they were together and she were alive. And you'd sit there and you go down to the Gate Hangs Well at Osgythorpe or the Ferrers, the other side of Colville, and you'd sit there and I was about 15, 16, and they'd let you have a beer, right? As long as you shut up and you didn't tell anybody, yeah? That's what it's all about, yeah? So that's what it tastes like. It just tastes like a good old-fashioned beer. You know what I mean? It's just a rich beer, and I like it. It's a strong lager. It's thick. It's not like out your can shit, right? It's nothing like that. It's just a nice fucking lager, to be fair. I quite like that. If I didn't, I'm getting a bit pissed off really, because there's some of these things where I don't want to like them. But that is just a nice beer. You know, bang it in the fridge or whatever, leave it, let it chill, pop it. Right, folks, back in the day, on the 20th of September 2017, do you know what happened? Excuse me. Do you know what happened on the 20th of September 2017? Yes, some fat bastard didn't have a shave. And what he did, he had some razors. He got Harry's razors and I got 14,102 views. The actual video was 6 minutes, 3 seconds long. I can remember doing this, right, because I thought, I'm going to give this a go, this YouTubing like a go. And let's see. Let's hear my first words on YouTube. Play your bloody thing. Oh, for fuck's sake. Here we go. Here we go. Play. Where's the play button? Right. Well done. What's happened? Play.
Right, folks. My wife watches YouTube bloggers who give their opinion and verdicts on everyday products that you might use. And I listen along to them while I'm on my Twitter account or Facebook or doing whatever I like to do, watching football and stuff. So anyway, I listen to them, and she listens to mainly people that do house cleaning or guys that put makeup on for women or themselves or whatever. That's fair enough, that's good stuff for them and that's brilliant. But there's not really many people out there who actually just do a review on your normal, I say normal, bloke.
So what I'm doing there, folks, what I'm doing there is I'm rambling. I'm talking complete shit. I'm just going on and on and on. And to be fair, to when I started doing this thing, I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't really have the confidence. Although, well, I did have the confidence. I just didn't have the YouTube confidence that I've obviously got now. Because basically now, when you start this, I've got the problems of, not the problems, but I've got my daughter. And I didn't really want to let her down. I didn't want to be a complete fucking knob. You know what I mean? And I was just a little bit, well, how do you do this? How do you do this? And what I'm trying to say is to folks, is that when you do YouTubing, you've got to put your toe in the water. And I think that's what I'm doing here. I was putting my toe in the water to see how people would react. Now, obviously, it did quite well. I don't, let's have a look at the old, the ratings on this. Let's have a look at my estimated earnings from this. How do you do this thing? I don't honestly have a clue. Anyway, fuck knows. I'm fucking useless at this still. I'm still useless at it. I ain't got a clue what's going off. Hold on, revenue, that's what you do. You quit that, don't you? Alright, lover.
Yeah.
Have you had a nice kip?
Yeah.
Alright, from this video, I've actually earned £3.89. What I'm doing, June, I'm doing a beer review. June's just got up. She's had a bit of a headache. We went out. You got the sun bright, weren't it? And it was cold walking over that field.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so what it is, I'm just reviewing a few beers, June, and then I'm just talking back of a few of my videos in the early days. Oh, she says. What I might do is I might stop this in a minute because June obviously wants a cup of tea.
I do.
Yes. But I'll just finish talking about this one. So yeah, I was a little bit wary, a little bit putting my toe in the water, and it didn't go too bad. Obviously, then Ginge found out about all this thing, and she weren't too impressed. But what I'm going to do, folks, I'm going to knock this on the head. I'm going to make June a cup of tea, and then I'll be back in a minute. Is that okay? Well, you fucking ain't got no choice. Laters. Right, folks, back. June has had a cup of tea, or she's got a cup of tea, and I've just set her up in the conservatory. So moving back on. So yeah, the Harry's razors was just to step in the water, toe in the water. It was to just see how it felt to do this thing. My next video was actually a Ronsul's telescopic water-fed brush. I was actually cleaning the conservatory window roof, and I got this brush. I'd ordered it on Amazon, and it was a bag of shit, and I was absolutely fuming with it. I was absolutely fuming with this bloody brush. And anyway, I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I want to video this, and that was really when I thought I've got something here, because what happened is that I actually I was more myself. I wasn't more aware of what people were thinking or how they would see me. I actually slipped into my normal, what you see every day now. I was absolutely fuming with this brush. It was the biggest pile of shit I've got, and I've still got it in the garage now. I don't know why have we still got that brush in the garage, June?
What brush?
The brush that I cleaned the conservatory roof.
God, no. Well, it was in the van, in it. You were going to throw it out.
Oh, it was in the van, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what it is good for, which is not a lot, to be fair. When it does snow in this country, and you need to clean the snow off the top of your car, or the top of your van, because do you know, if you're driving along and you've got snow on your roof or your car or your van, and it goes off and hits the car behind you, you're liable for being a twat, because you can cause an accident. So the idea is that I just use that, but it's just a bag of shit. I don't think I would ever buy another Ronsul brush off Amazon again. The next one was the charcoal toothpaste that I did. The Ronsul brush has had 2,500 views, and the charcoal toothpaste has had 4,700 views. It's like cleaning your teeth with coal dust, and it gets all over the bathroom, and you just don't do it, right? Eh?
Or in the grout.
Or in the grout. Yes, it gets in the grout and it changes the colour of the grout. Excuse me, folks, I'm going to have another one of these excellent lagers. See that? I opened it on screen, so you know I'm actually opening this bottle and not one that's already been opened, that's been filled with shandy. And then I moved on to, because what I wanted to do when I was starting the YouTube thing, I didn't actually think about food. I didn't think anything about food, right? Because I don't consider myself a food reviewer. I consider myself a reviewer of life, of everyday things that happen in life. Just things that a man in his 50s, or his late 40s as it was, a man in his 50s just gets wound up about. And I'm sure there's people out there who are like me, who just get wound up over the smallest things, because I hate things rolling about in the back of the van or the car. I fucking hate it. I mean, we've got a cage in the back of the van, and we let the dogs out, didn't we, today, June?
Yeah.
And you forgot to put the cage door back, didn't you, because you were racing to get the dogs in.
Yeah.
Jump in the van, come around the first corner, fucking hell. And it's like a bit of beef or something in your teeth that you can't get out, or it's like a stone in your shoe, or it just fucking annoys me, yeah? And so what I did, I bought a boot organiser for the Mini. And it's a bag of shit, isn't it, really, June?
Well, no, it's quite good actually, but it's too big for the Mini. You didn't buy it for the Mini, it was when I had the start.
No, I didn't. It was the Mini.
It's good, but it's too big for the Mini boot.
Yeah, it is good, but I've bought the wrong size because I always get everything in large or extra large. And it doesn't really fit in. But the trouble is with it, it does actually stick, and you can't lift it up. You can't lift it up, can you, June?
No.
You
It's not good on it. It lifts the boot.
yeah, because you lift it up, and you're actually lifting the fucking car up with it like that. So there you go. The next one was the LED shower head. What happened were I bought this thing off Amazon. I'm a fucking sucker for Amazon, and what happened were the water came through the shower head and it changes colours. I think that lasted about fucking 3 weeks, didn't it, June?
No, I think it lasted until we had a new bathroom, didn't it? I can't remember.
No, it didn't last till we had a new bathroom. It broke anyway, so I had to get another one. Now, this is my big success. This is my big success, the next video. And I really basically owe it all down to the Junie baby. Don't I, June? She don't know yet, she don't know what fucking I'm on about. It was how to remove a caster wheel from a chair. Because what happened were, we've got to, what the fuck was that? We've got laminate flooring. And with me being a fat bastard, and the chairs that we had got like the wheels. So I used to sit in my chair, and I fucked the laminate flooring, yeah? And with my weight and this thing. And so we decided to take the wheels off the chair and the sofa. You know, the little caster wheels. Well, could you get them off? Could we get them off, June?
No.
We couldn't get them off. So what happened were, I'm ripping it and pulling it, and then you just, you know, I'm just like, excuse me, I'm just like, power, strength, brute force will win the day. And unfortunately, it didn't that day. What it took a little woman of about 5'4" and a smart arse, basically, aren't you, June? She is. And we just came up with the idea of how to get these wheels off this chair. And now this to date has had 23,389. I'm still getting messages today, people thanking me and June for showing them how to get these wheels off. Now, I am not going to tell you how I did it. I am now a full-time YouTuber and I need the money. No, I'm sorry. But it's just a little way of doing it. The video is 3 minutes 26 seconds long. If you want to go over and have a look, just type in how to remove caster wheels from a chair, and you will see how June come up with the idea. Then I did the mince pies reviews. I went round and bought all these mince pies. And now, when I was coming into the Christmas time, I could actually, I was actually thinking more about putting content into the videos, and I could just start to feel myself develop and create. There was just something there that was clicking. I did a shark lift away. We had that Hoover in December 2017, June.
Did
we? Yeah. What it is, we watch, that's when we used to watch,
We still do.
yeah, we watch Ibasiak. But he's got a channel called Roger's Bits and Doings. He is one of the driest, funniest men that I have seen on YouTube. He's just funny. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. But the things he comes out with are just classics. He's just brilliant. And Roger, if you do watch this, I mean that from the heart, that, you are just a natural, funny guy. So if you go over to Roger's Bits and Doings, that'll lead you on to his... It's what?
If they need anything about Hoover...
Yes, if you're thinking about buying a Hoover, if you want to know anything about a Hoover, check him out. But go on to Roger's Bits and Doings. I'll try and put the link as well in below. And then I went on to Grapes and Gin. Gag, as I called it. It's frozen grapes. But what I did, I put holes in the grapes and then soaked them in gin. and it just added a good flavour. I then reviewed a handbag light. I have got no idea why I reviewed a handbag light. I haven't got a fucking handbag. I did a toddler gyro bowl. I've done a white porcelain butter dish. Another, did I do that? I did the white porcelain butter dish part 2. And then it dawned on me, right? Because that was on the 11th of January, and then I did my next one on the 8th of February. So at the beginning of this YouTubing lark, I didn't really put that much content out. But then I did the McDonald's Grand Big Mac back in February the 8th, 2018. And that got me to date 17,384 views. And that's when I thought, when I started to see that going up and up, I thought, there's something going off here. It's not about your everyday stuff. It's about things that people can all relate to. Because not everybody wants a white porcelain butter dish. Not everybody wants to take the casters off the bottom of the chairs. And then I started to think, food. And I know what I like about food. I'm a fat bastard. When all's said and done, I like my food, I know about food. I wouldn't say I'm an expert on food. I'm no Greg Wallace and them other fuckers on MasterChef. But I know what I like, and I think, put my fucking MacBook back on charge. And I think I know what most people out there in the world, not in the world, in the country, think like me. And I think I just developed a way of, I mean, I reviewed the McDonald's Grand Big Mac, 3 minutes 46 seconds. And then also I just fucking thought it was the 50th anniversary burger. And I just realised then that I could make something of this. I thought I could actually make the channel grow. And what did your boss say, June?
I was moaning like a dragon, and he said, no, Dave's good, he's got a likeable person.
Do you want to come close to the microphone? Sorry, June. I want everybody to hear what Sean, the boss, not Sean the sheep, Sean the boss had to say.
I was moaning like a dragon about you doing YouTube, saying what a twat you were, and he said, no, he says, I think Dave will be good. He said, because he's got a nice, likeable personality.
You see, I'm dangerous, but fun.
That day, I refused to do overtime.
That would look fabulous naked, June, eh? So that's when I thought there's something kicking off here. I can bring YouTube into our lives even more. I'm going to stop this and keep going. I didn't move. So I just thought that there's something there. So the next one I said, right, as it happens at the time, Walker's had 3 flavoured Max strong crisps out, the ones you take to the beer pub. And that's when I bought the late but great Labradoodle into the videos. Yes, he came in, didn't he, June? And the words of, who's that fucking bloody what's her name woman? Billy Cyrus's daughter. Anyway, Myri Silas. The doodle came in like a fucking wrecking ball, and he was brilliant. He fucking used to bite my hand off, basically, and people liked it. And that was another one that, when I think about, in fact, what I'm going to do, I might actually relabel this video as a beer review and advice on YouTube. And he came in and he snatched the crisps, and people fucking loved it. I thought it'd be good, but I didn't realise how good it would be. Everybody loved the doodle, and it just took off. Another video, and for a YouTuber that had only been going about 5 months or so, to see the figures going up quite quick. I mean, I say quite quick, it was only hundreds, but they were going up quite quickly, and it was an absolute great thing to see. I did the Milky Bar slice, and that like brought things down back to earth. I did the Guinness caramel chocolate bar. That brought everything back down to earth, because that was basically a bag of shit. But then I brought out the thing called I brought out a video with the new Jacobs cheddars, and I think that's where the phrase "there's nothing offensive about a cheddar" comes from, and that just seemed to come back up a little bit, and it just seemed to, you know, it was like, yeah, you can take the fucking highs, but I'm still going to give you the lows, but you might just hit the middle of the road. And it was one of those things. But for my next few videos, Heinz Creations, Bean Boozled, Jelly Beans, Ryvitas, and Jack Daniels and Lemonade. You know, me Jack Daniels and Lemonade has still only got 669 views to date. And yet if I brought that out today, it would have a good few, about 5 or 6, 7,000. But it was just unreal. And then I used to take a Rustler's burger to work, and you bang it in the microwave, and it was shit. And I just couldn't understand the attraction in these Rustler's burgers until somebody said toast the buns, and I completely agree. But the Rustler's flamed grill burger, right, to date has had 245,964 views. And when you see things like the Rustler's burgers just going up and up and up and up, and people actually laughing with you, not at you, obviously you get some of the people who just want to criticise you. I don't really fucking care. For the one person that's criticising me, there's probably 5,000 who are laughing with me, and I think that's what you have to take on board when you are a YouTuber. Fuck the negative ones. They just want to see you fall. If you're making people laugh, it doesn't really matter. But to have nearly 250,000 people watch me eat fucking Rustlers, can you believe it, June?
No.
No, I fucking can't. Quick reminder of the beer hawk, folks. This is the old OKI. June, how would you say this? OKI. Would you say that is a word, or OKI is 3 letters? OKI.
Okay.
In my book, OKI, right, when you live in Colville, you say we're going for an OKI. Ain't that right, June?
For an ice cream, yeah.
Yeah, OKI means ice cream in my book. So yeah, on the 7th of March, that is really when I really did start thinking there's a future in the food. I've done other stuff. I mean, look at this, look, Yeoman's mashed potato. I thought that had got better than that. It's only had 422 views, June. That ain't very good. But what it is, folks, is that in fact the next load are really not that good views, and that's when I was just still doing YouTube for fun. That's when I was still just having a laugh. It wasn't serious then, was it, June? No, I suppose it's not serious now, but I do tend to put more effort into the content. I do tend to put more effort into trying to entertain, trying to make you people enjoy the videos, because that's, although I am now, this is full time, I still find it my mission that to entertain you people first, to make you people laugh. You know, everything I do and everything I say is fucking true. But, you know, Morrison's frozen yogurt, what the fuck am I doing? Doing 549 views, that weren't worth the electricity that I put into it. Food review, Oreo cone, 350 views. Unbelievable. McDonald's chicken legend, 15,336. Zinger cheeseburger, KFC, 14,000, good as. McDonald's cheesy flatbreads, they're shit. They are shit. And I tell you what, I don't think they make them anymore, do they, the cheesy flatbreads? No. I did this thing once where I went through all the shops' ham sandwiches to try and find the best ham sandwiches. I quite enjoyed doing that, to be fair. It was my quest for the best ham sandwich from your Tesco's, Morrison's, Marks's, and all that, because I got fed up with buying sandwiches and like just one piece of ham, and it was like, I think they'd stretched it to try and fit it on the bread. It was just fucking crap. Let's have a look. But what I want to try and find, folks, for you is, in fact, I'll just type it in. What do you mean no videos? Blue Van Man, Five Guys, you fucking bag of shit. Right, Five Guys. Oh God, why does it do that? I hate technology. I bloody hate technology. It never goes how you want it to go. Right, Five Guys. Right, now this is when it really kicked in. 2 years ago, 9th of October 2018.
I am sitting in the car park at High Cross in Leicester. I've been meaning to do this one for quite a while now. People ask me to do reviews, and when I get round to do them, I do them.
Yes, because you're a fat twat and you talk bollocks.
Basically, because I've not been for quite a while, I've been walking around, I'm sweating like a fat pig. Not only looking like one, but sweating like one. So what I've done is
I'm probably smelling like one.
And I've been into Five Guys to get a burger. And here it is.
There it is, folks. There it is.
Big patty in a silver wrapper. What you do is you go in and you order what you want, obviously.
Obviously. Now you're just talking shit. Now you see, I was trying to talk properly. Because what happens is, with the lads that I was brought up with, right, the lads I grew up with down the football, you say the one thing wrong and they're on you like a fucking shot. And I'm saying things and I'm thinking, Tim Watts would crucify me, Ian Hunter would crucify me for saying that shit, and I'm saying it before them. And yeah, that's what it's all about, basically, folks, just trying to beat them. So, that video to date has had 182,823 views. That's frightening as well, isn't it, June? 1,800, oh, for fuck's sake, I can't even say it. 182,823 views. Good, isn't it?
What was that for?
Five Guys, where I was sweating like a fat pig. Sweating like a fat pig in October. So there it is then, really, folks. That was a little bit of my YouTubing history. I'll admit there is certain videos I'm a little bit disappointed. And we went to a fern house at Cromer a few years ago on a holiday, and I videoed the place where we stayed, the apartment. That's only had 1,322 videos. I bought something called the Clever Cutter. What the fucking hell's that? The Clever Cutter. A smart bit of kit that lets you cut like scissors. Oh, it's them scissors, isn't it? And they got the don't fucking bother. It was good. It was a good bit of kit, but just use a fucking knife. What I don't, you see, back in the day, I was still trying to find my feet. I was trying to find out what to do. Now, one of the best, well, not one of my proudest videos, but one of the videos I think that was really good is I did a don't leave an animal in a hot car, in a hot day, right? because it was the time when people were leaving. It was June the 30th. I went and sat in my van for 30 minutes, for 20 minutes on my dinner break at work, and I recorded it and I put it out there. That's only had 619 views. I'm a bit disappointed that didn't have more, but fuck it, you know. There you go. I've just found out my Pussy Energy drink's been demonetised, June. My Pussy Energy drink. There was a drink called Pussy Energy, and it's been demonetised. Bastards. No, you're not really bastards at YouTube, I'm just joking there. So that's had 5,463 views. So there you have it, folks. I just wanted to have a look at some of my videos, talk you through, and yeah, if you are thinking of being YouTube, I think you've got to be a little bit thick-skinned, but you've also got to be a little selfish. You've also got to think, I'm going to do this, fuck what anybody else thinks, especially when you're starting out, but there you go. So what I'm going to do, knock this on the head. Thank you for watching this video. Once again, it was a sponsored video by Beer Hawk. This beer is well worth a shot, to be fair, folks. I'm impressed with it, and I'm not just saying that. If you get on the Beer Hawk website and use the code BVM10, you can get any cans and bottles of beer, cider and wine delivered to your door or anybody else's door. And yeah, using the code BVM10, you'll get 10% off. There you go. Alright, folks, I hope you enjoyed this little different kind of video. Just trying to be different, trying to mix it up, and all that kind of thing. But go and have a look at some of my early videos, not because I want you to, just I want you to see if you can see if I've changed or anything in the day, because some people say, oh, you've changed, you've done this, you've done that. I think I'm just still the obnoxious fat bastard with the massive chins I was when I first started out. All I think is I've just grown in a little bit more confidence. Okay, folks, I'll see you when I see you. Laters.